Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Day 42 of America held hostage by the Democrats. 42 days of this shutdown now.
989 hours.
Oh, we're dangerously close. We're going to 1,000.
Oh, yeah, we'll get there.
Tomorrow morning, it'll be over 1,000. 1,000 hours.
Open it up today. But they're not going
But they're not going to. No.
Do we celebrate? Do we win a prize?
Oh, of course. For 1,000 hours? I mean, we put up an extra digit there.
So confetti and cake again?
We prepared for the party.
Confetti, cake, party favors.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Streamers, balloons.
Oh, streamers and balloons?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's full production.
Fireworks.
At this rate, because it has to go to the House still after last night's 60-40 vote, it should be on the president's desk by Thursday morning.
Okay. Seems like, it's 2025. We can't do this a little faster.
That's for sure.
Silly, right?
Zoom call?
Just do it.
Yeah.
Just get it done. I don't understand why they have to be in Washington.
All the eyes email. Okay, we're good.
Right.
Text.
Exactly. Right.
To the House.
Zoom
We're good.
calls, text, whatever. It's not that hard. Anyway, happy Veterans Day to our veterans. Thank you so much for your service to this great nation.
Amen.
It's a real job to try to keep it great, make it great again. But for all those who have sacrificed so much for us, thank you. Thank you to all our heroes. It's specifically observed on November 11th for a reason. It's originally called Armistice Day. It was meant to not only commemorate the end of World War II or World War I, but to memorialize the exact time of the great guns all along the Western Front fell forever silent. Well, forever until the next Great War. It was at 11 a.m., though, on the 11th day of the 11th month in 1918. Did you know that? That's interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Really interesting. Is there a number people can call?
There
about
is.
that?
It's right there on the wall behind you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry. All right. Also, we got this from Mark Doc Robinson. Dear Pat and the guys, I was a Navy corpsman, or as Barack Obama would say, Navy corpsman.
Corpsman.
Navy corpsman assigned to a Marine infantry unit and started this business a couple of years ago. I wanted to send you guys these coins I had made for the 250th birthday of the U.S. Navy and U.S. Marine Corps. Sorry, Chris, no Army coins. Oh, no.
Oh, Chris is Air Force.
Here's the thing, bro.
You guys got a
Air
break,
Force.
he says.
Chris is Air Force.
Oh,
I'm
that's
Air
right.
Force, not Army.
That's
so get your
right.
facts right.
Yeah. Chris is the
Wow.
lower level than the Army.
Wow.
I'm okay with that, but get your facts right.
We got it.
You can find these coins at thedevildoes.com, www.
Devil Docs.
The Devil Docs. Oh, not Devil.
Or it's probably Devil Dogs, wouldn't it be? Hold on. What?
No, it says
Is it
Docs.
Docs? Okay,
Because
yeah,
he's
Devil
Mark
Docs.
Doc
Devil
Robinson.
Dogs. Yep, Devil Dogs.
Fans can use the promo code PAT20 for 20% off their order. Thanks for keeping the apocalypse fun for everyone. Could you end a show sometime with more Biden clips?
Oh, gosh, no.
Like 9/11. I think America needs to be reminded daily of that disaster. Thanks, Mark. And these are really cool. The coins, very nice, very nice looking. That's
All these truths to be self-evident.
There you go.
All men and women created by the go. You know the thing.
By go, you know the thing. Ugh. Agonizing.
That's for sure.
Not a joke.
Now, since it is Veterans Day, there's been this clip going around, and people have been playing, of this British World War II veteran.
Yeah.
I think he just turned 100, right?
Yes.
He's 100 years old. And he's remembering his fallen British brothers and at the same time recognizing what's happened to Great Britain in the last 60, 70 years. It's poignant.
What does Remembrance Sunday mean for you? What is your message?
My message is, I can see in my mind's eye those rows and rows of white stones of all the hundreds of my friends and everybody else that gave their lives for what? The country of today no, I'm sorry. The sacrifice wasn't worth the result that it is now.
Wow.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
What do you mean by that, though? At this point?
What we fought for, was our freedom. We find that even now it's darn sight worse than what it was when I fought for it.
Oh, Alec, I'm sorry you feel like that, because I want you to know that all the generations that have come since, including me and my children, are so grateful for your bravery and all that for service personnel. And it's our job now, isn't it, to make it the country that you fought for. You absolutely fought for.
Is it.
And we will do. We want to...
I'm so wonderful to know there are people like you that can spread the word around.
We will do.
Younger generation.
And I guarantee that everybody watching at home will be wanting you to send lots of love. We've got another little bit special thing for you, Alec. We've got the D-Day darlings here. Come on over, guys.
There we go.
You've got a little special present for him. Come and give it if you can, to thank you for all your many brave years of service and others like you.
Yeah, she's not letting
This is
him.
our album, Alec, and I know you love a lot of the songs on there.
That's
and
wonderful.
this is the least we can do. This is such a small thing, but you know we love you so much, Alec.
And it's all signed for you there as
These
well.
young ladies are like my own daughters.
Thanks for stopping, though, because we're not going to talk to you anymore.
Right.
Here's a CD. Get out.
Yeah, we didn't want to hear
Happy birthday.
Didn't want to hear your rhetoric about how
didn't.
Britain's gone to the dogs.
Man, I feel so bad for him.
Yeah, it's really sad to sacrifice so much and then see it get to where it is today. That would be pretty disheartening.
Worse than when I was fighting what we fought for.
Well, I think that's clear, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're putting people in prison for tweets.
Yeah.
And we're getting pretty close to that.
Yes, we are.
Thank goodness.
Yes, we are.
Trump is in office now, because otherwise I think we'd be there. We'd be just as far, if not further along than they are. We certainly are on abortion and several other things, LGBTQ stuff, trans issues. We're further along than Europe.
Okay. Thanks for stopping, Pat.
Yeah.
We've got some challenge coins here from DevilDoc.com for you. We want to make sure you get these.
Can I get them?
Thanks for stopping by.
Just
Yeah,
go?
we appreciate
Is
it.
Time to go.
Glad you stopped by.
At
Man,
TheDevilDoc.com.
happy to hear from you today.
Thank you.
Am I being played off the stage? Yeah, that's great. By the way, let me tell you about the exciting new show we have, our newest, Rufo and Lomez. It's now live. So Christopher Rufo, one of the sharpest political strategists, teams up with Jonathan Lomez, Keeperman, an English professor turned renegade culture writer and publisher, to bring you a brand new perspective on the news, culture, and the forces shaping our world. You can watch it right now on BlazeTV, or just go to youtube.com/Rufo, R-U-F-O, and Lomez, L-O-M-E-Z. Rufo and Lomez. That's youtube.com/Rufo and Lomez. That's a show that you don't want to miss. Everybody's going to be talking about it, and you want to know what they're saying. You want to understand. You want to be in on it, right?
Yep, and it drops every Friday. So it's not
Every
every day,
Friday.
it's every Friday.
Oh, okay.
So
all right.
if you're looking for today,
Good to
just
know.
watch last week's episode.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
It's important. Meanwhile, at Pat Gray, at youtube.com/Pat
Pat Gray, yes.
You can find that every day.
Every single day.
Every day.
Includes the weekends.
youtube.com. Then you do the slash.
Yes.
And then you write my name, which would be Pat Gray.
Pat Gray.
With an A. All right. Don't try to do that color gray thing. That's not what this is.
Which is funny. We have the
should redirect.
the search engine where if you put Pat Gray with a color,
Yeah.
it still goes to you.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. We should
we
redirect.
do have that mistake, but don't
Okay.
be an idiot. Don't make the mistake.
But it won't go to the realtor, Pat
It will
Gray.
not go to real Pat Gray.
Okay.
Yeah.
The realtor is up there too, and he's been up there for years. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel, but
Probably.
Yeah. But somebody who took the photo. Somebody just took a
Oh yeah, the realtor photo. Yes,
Yeah.
they
a
did.
realtor of his
Yes.
dumpy
Yeah, one of our
Yes,
listeners.
one
Yeah.
of the listeners went over there. Yes,
like
Stu did
Oh.
that. It was Stu.
Oh, it was Stu.
Oh,
Okay.
was Stu, yeah.
I mean, I think we can relax on the dumpy office comment.
Can we, though?
Yeah.
Can we? Did you see it?
I did.
Okay. All right. And you don't think dumpy office is appropriate?
That. I'm just saying it still would be nice.
All right. We just shouldn't
trying
say
to make
it.
a living out there.
All right. So I think we mentioned that overnight the Senate did vote 60-40 to move the bill forward that would end the government shutdown. Okay. And now it goes to the House. And so President Trump expects to sign it Thursday, I think he said.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So here was Dick Durbin on reopening the government.
After lengthy negotiations, an agreement was reached with the Republican Senate leader, John Thune. We will agree to open the government until January 30th, 2026.
Boy, he's excited. Huh?
Oh,
During that time, we will pass 3 bipartisan appropriation bills that will fully fund SNAP, WIC, and all the veterans programs, and finish our work on the remaining spending bills for this fiscal year.
There you go.
Wow. That was powerful. You can tell.
So, Chris, you sent this in to make what point? Remember?
What I mean, he was excited. I want to show you guys how excited the Democrats are that the government's going to.
He can't wait.
Yes,
he wants to get back to work.
Back to work into January something of next year.
Where he's admitting that we're responsible for all of these programs being shut down. And they're only going to get funded
some through the end of the year.
Veterans through the year. He's a snap through January 30th. Yeah. So we're going to get to play this all over again after the first of the year. It's so stupid.
Yes.
But we did get some Democrats on board in the Senate to get to the 60-40 vote. Carl Higbee from Newsmax talked about the Democrats who voted to reopen.
This is good stuff.
Let's run through the Democrats and who broke rank and how careful the Democrat machine was to pick who voted yes for all this kabuki theater.
Oh, okay.
How about Dick Durbin? He's from Illinois. Okay, so he's retiring in 2026. So he's an easy sacrificial vote because he's not running again. But this allows the next person to run in Illinois to slide even further left because now they can rail on Dick Durbin not holding the anti-Trump line in the midterms. And also, Illinois went 16 points for Durbin in the last election. Basically, no shot a Republican wins there in the next one. So the next person will be even further left. Mark that, okay? Janine Shaheen of New Hampshire. She's also retiring next year, but just to make my point about how this is all a game of politics, she was the original sponsor of the ACA, the Affordable Care Act subsidy enhancements, and she just caved to the CR without them.
I love it.
You see how disingenuous these people are? New Hampshire also swung 15 points her way, so another relatively safe seat for the next Democrat in line in the midterms. But which is why they allowed Maggie Hassan, also from New Hampshire, to vote for this as well. Won her last election by 10 points and not up for re-election until 2028. Tim Kaine from Virginia, he also just won re-election, so it's not up for another 5 years, in a seat which he also won by almost 10 points. Another safe vote from a guy who was just out there saying that it was really bad to compromise. What changed? Angus King, a independent from Maine who won his last election by more than 16 points, also not up again until 2030. All right, so this is the kind of stuff that they're banking on you and I actually not knowing anything about and not telling us, obviously, too, because it makes them look bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a nice rundown.
That is.
Yeah, so that was 5 of them. I think the only one who's been, on principle, voting to reopen the government is John Fetterman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the other 2 need that. What was it? Can you put that last clip back up, just the last frame there? Because I really haven't absorbed the 8 that voted there.
Well, there was a clip of Tim Kaine being asked why he was voting no the other times, and he goes, "I really haven't paid attention. I was focused on the Virginia. I was focused on the election, and
That's
so
interesting.
it's okay now."
Warnock and Ossoff not among the 8. Those were the Georgia guys that voted for it originally, if you'll recall. And they're not as sacrificial lambs as the rest of these because they're up for re-election.
Yeah, they're up for re-election.
That's interesting.
And again, the Democrats never vote to keep the government shut down. They always vote for the increase in the spending to get us down the road another 30 days or whatever it is. Every single time they do that. So why all of a sudden? It's just because of TDS.
Yes, absolutely.
It's insane. Their hatred for Trump has overwhelmed everything else in life to them. They don't care about the country.
No, they don't.
To the point where they're willing to ruin it just to spite Donald Trump. MSNBC, meanwhile, is a little pissed off at the Dems for caving. Here's who knows who on MSNBC.
It's strange, Dean, to go back to the original sort of part of this conversation of whether he is a good deal maker. I mean, in a way, it seems like the president is kind of getting what he wanted 40 days ago when all this started. He was out there saying that, oh, this is all about Democrats trying to give health care to illegal immigrants. He just said that to reporters moments ago, repeated that refrain that Democrats had actually very successfully pushed back against. Then there's all this energy. In the wake of the election on Tuesday, the president made remarks saying basically, wow, Republicans are being harmed by all of this, acknowledging that he was on his back foot. And now here he is winning again? How did he do it?
The Democrats, I don't understand how a Democratic senator goes, wow, we won really big. Let me cave now. I don't understand. That makes no sense to me.
Well, maybe to be, to Anthony's point, if they were cynical, like if we wanted just to hold this out until we get through the election, and then after the election, we got the wins,
There it is.
There it is.
Ta-da!
If you want to be cynical, maybe Democrats did this for politics.
Yeah. If you want to tell the truth, of course they did it for politics. That's all they ever do. Democrat Rep. Brendan Boyle talked about Dems ending the shutdown.
Congressman Boyle, thanks so much. I saw your statement on this deal, such as it is. I think you said you were a hell no on the deal. No way to sugarcoat it, I guess. Can you explain how you interpret why this deal came together now, a few days after this blowout election where Democrats seem to be taking a victory lap, well, literally taking a victory lap, or at least had a victory.
They have all the power.
Why now would Democrats in the Senate decide to lay down their arms, potentially end this shutdown, when the terms that are being offered by Republicans don't seem to have changed?
I can't explain it because, to be frank, to me, it makes absolutely no sense. I am completely perplexed by today's developments, or really the developments of the last few hours. On Tuesday, we essentially had the proof that the American people overwhelmingly were on the Democrats' side of this argument. Polls have been showing for weeks, over a month,
keep thinking that, though.
That a pretty large number of Americans were with us. But people always question about the validity of polls. Where here we had on Tuesday the ultimate poll, and Democrats won everywhere. I mean, I'll take Pennsylvania, for example. Every competitive race or race that thought was going to be competitive, we won by double digits. We won in Clearfield County, a place that had not elected a Democrat in over a decade and that Donald Trump had carried by more than 50 points. That's how sweeping the victory was on Tuesday. So it's pretty clear that, we went to the polls. The American people understood that Republicans were making their costs go up, that Democrats were fighting to bring costs down and fight to save the health care of the American people. And now all of a sudden, after this big victory, it's the Democratic side, or at least enough Democrats in the Senate, that are essentially caving. Again, it just makes no sense to me.
You know what makes no sense is saying that this was about the health care situation.
Right.
That makes no sense.
Right.
7% of Americans are on Obamacare, and a much smaller percentage than that
get the subsidies.
Yeah, are even receiving the subsidies. And when you look at the plans that are offered by the ACA now, or Obamacare, they're just as expensive as the rest, as anything else, as private health care coverage.
The health insurance companies are going to get their money one way or the other.
Yep.
And I think what these clips are demonstrating is that it absolutely was about politics. It shows it was about politics. Yep. And I love seeing the discord among the Democrat Party.
I do.
They are having their own little civil war inside the DNC tent right now.
Thank goodness, because we've got some problems of our own.
That's right.
So it's good to see that they do as well. Misery loves company. And so welcome to it. To honor our veterans, American Giant is offering a special sale I got to tell you about. It's just for you, our Blaze audience. For a limited time, you can get 30% off everything on their site. An exclusive offer just for you. American Giant makes all their clothing right here in the United States from American-grown cotton that's milled, sewn, and finished by American workers. Every hoodie, every T-shirt, every jacket is built to last with craftsmanship that stands out in a world of fast fashion and imports. You'll find incredible options for both men and women, including their famous classic hoodie, widely considered the greatest hoodie ever made. And their new bomber jacket, that's already becoming a favorite. It's quality you can feel and pride that you can wear. This is a one-time offer, but you can stock up while it lasts. Get your Christmas shopping done early and support American manufacturing in the process. Just go to AmericanGiant.com. That's American-Giant.com. Use the offer code THEBLAZE, and you'll get 30% off. That's American-Giant.com. American-Giant.com. Use the offer code THEBLAZE today only for 30% savings.
You're listening to Pat Gray Unleashed.
All right. So I got the same issue still.
Oh.
So they pushed in, I guess we had a short in the headphone jack yesterday, which was fixed by our people. And then it just went out again. God! Irritating.
Okay. I'll let him know.
All right. Well, let's see how it works the rest of the day. I don't know. Maybe I did something. Maybe I touched something I shouldn't have in the back. I don't
It's
know.
gentle. You got to caress that thing over there.
Yeah. There it just went out again. Okay, good.
What plug are you using?
The bigger one?
Yeah.
No.
I'll try it again. I'll try the smaller one. See if that works. Yeah. It worked for a while yesterday, but then it started shorting out too. So I don't know.
Check.
Yeah, there. Okay. That's
For
working
now.
so far.
Don't move.
Don't touch the
Don't
thing.
move.
Hey, all right.
Yeah, because you'll definitely want to make sure that your headphones are working for this next clip.
Hands up, don't shoot.
Hands up,
Okay. Do you see? I'm actually saying it.
Got
This
you.
is a real one.
We got
Hands
you.
up, don't shoot.
Okay, Michael. No problem.
I'm actually doing it. That was not the case before.
But now you are.
It is now. Yeah. So I guess the whining, the weeping, the wailing, the gnashing of teeth continues on the left. And it's fun when it's coming out of the View. So the coven and the witches in it, not too happy. Sonny Hostin was not pleased.
Let's be clear. The Republicans run the House. The Republicans run the Senate. The Republicans run the White House. The Republicans run the Supreme Court, as far as I'm concerned. This was a choice by Republicans to cut SNAP benefits. This was a choice by Republicans to cut ACA subsidies. This was a choice by the Republicans to gut the federal government and federal employment. Democrats had nothing to do with it. I want an opposition party. I think the Democrats caved. I think the Democrats
Start one. Yeah. Yes, please.
And
I agree.
I have absolutely
The first
no
thing I've ever
faith
agreed with her on,
that
I
the
think.
Republican Party
I agree.
will come to the negotiating table in good faith. You know, you do something like this, shame on you the first time. You do it twice, 3 times, 4 times, shame on me. Shame on the Democrats for even believing that the
Start that third party. Do it, hon.
Will,
Do it.
Even vote on it. There's no guarantee in this New Deal that there's going to be a vote. There's no even commitment to have a vote. So the bottom line is the Democrats went into this after a blue wave out of the American people saying we do want the opposition. We the working people want the Democratic Party to fight for them. And now they just caved and surrendered. I think Chuck Schumer, his days are over. If he cannot keep his caucus together, if he cannot keep his caucus together, he needs to go. He needs to be replaced.
That was brilliant. That was the smartest thing she's ever said.
What would you call a splinter group off the Democrat Party?
Communist?
Communist Party.
Yeah.
We got the
Communist.
CPUSA.
We already have a name for it, so and that's what it would be. So why not?
Yeah.
Let's do it. That's great. And you know, they're making such a big deal out of last Tuesday. They mostly won the races that they were expected to win. Were there a couple others? I guess. But mostly, like, everybody knew Mom Donnie was going to win in New York.
Right.
Everybody knew that what's-his-face in Virginia was going to win.
Right.
They were always going to win. So what's the big deal? Did they win one primarily conservative area in Pennsylvania? Maybe, but this is not a mandate. But go ahead and think it is. That's great. We'll see what happens next year during the midterms, especially after you start that third party, because I'm sure that third party is going to be,
it'll be powerful. Absolutely.
Powerful. And again, just name it the Communist Party. USA, something like that.
Something like that?
Yeah.
We probably need to workshop that, but you
we
could.
could workshop it, yeah. Then there's Hakeem Jeffries. I bet he's happy, right? He spoke about the shutdown yesterday.
And so as House Democrats, we know we're on the right side of this fight, the right side of the American people.
Do you know that? Mm-hmm.
And we're not going to support partisan Republican spending bill
Be faster.
that continues to gut the health care of the American people. And we're going to continue the fight to extend the Affordable Care Act tax credits. And if it doesn't happen this week, next week, this month, next month, then it's the fault of Donald Trump, House and Senate Republicans, who continue to make life more expensive for the American people.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Wait a minute. It was your party that gave us, exclusively your party, that gave us Obamacare.
Yep.
That got us into this position in the first place with the ACA, bro.
And weren't the handouts, didn't those come around in 2020?
I thought so.
Yeah. It's like it was for the pandemic, right?
2021. I think it was
during COVID time.
Sure.
COVID fallout. It wasn't meant to be forever.
I'm pretty
But
sure
they're
it was part of the
entitled
Green
now.
New Deal, if I'm not mistaken.
But they're entitled now.
Yeah,
That's all
right. That's the
entitled
thing with entitlements like this. You can't give them for a temporary period of time. Then they act like this.
Yeah.
Like this was a God-given right from the foundation of this country.
Correct.
I mean, the original subsidies go back to 2014.
Wow.
But,
sheesh.
But I'm pretty sure that the big ones now are part of the Green New Deal. Just trying to verify that. I think they came under Biden. Anyway.
And why didn't the Democrats care about the shutdown impact on Americans to begin with? Like those flying out of airports nationwide that have been delayed and their flights canceled. Here's Senator Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah, watch this.
Leaving on her private jet.
All right, so you got her staff coming out of the plane. You got her staff coming out of the plane.
Okay.
Now Warren comes out and she's looking at the baggage handler or the tarmac guy. He's like, "Hey, yeah," and then she goes, "Oh crap, there's a camera. Now watch her." Whoop, vanishes. She's just making sure that she is lined up between the camera and her staff member.
That's not from now, though.
It's not?
No, that's an older one.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we've seen that
Oh,
before.
that's too bad. I haven't seen that one. I saw it was making the rounds yesterday.
But,
I
mean, we've seen that before.
Okay. Well, the point remains.
I thought it was
they
only
can fly privately and not worry about any kind of delay.
Absolutely. And now they're shutting down the private jets at airports. They're saying, no, you can't fly out. Planes where a pilot addresses the passengers by name. JFK, Newark, LAX, Chicago, O'Hare, Atlanta, DFW, several other airports, no private jets in or out because they're understaffed and we can't do it.
Yeah, we're getting 10 to 15 retirements a day from air traffic controllers.
Wow. President Trump had a little message for air traffic controllers.
Oh, no.
Across the country.
Oh, no.
All air traffic controllers must get back to work now. Anyone who doesn't will be substantially docked. For those air traffic controllers who were great patriots and didn't take any time off for the Democrat shutdown hoax, I will be recommending a bonus of $10,000 per person for distinguished service to our country. For those that did nothing but complain and took time off, even though everyone knew they would be paid in full shortly into the future, I am not happy with you.
Yeah, I have a little problem with that, actually.
And at the end, report to work immediately. God bless America. President Donald J. Trump.
Was he want to give a bonus or something there to people that didn't go? Okay.
Yep.
He was on Laura Ingraham, and Ingraham asked him how he was going to pay for it. He goes, I don't know. I'll get the money. I'll get it from someplace.
And he will.
Yeah, he will.
I have no doubt of that.
Yeah, he will.
888-933-93. More coming up.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Got some tweets here. Lone Wolf 2965 tweets. Have you checked its pronouns? Maybe Headphone Jack has transitioned and now identifies as Headphone Jane.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
See?
Oh.
See what they did there?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. See? From Dalton Bell, the Coven wants an opposition party. How long before they're wearing hijabs on the show? I don't know.
That's a show that would benefit.
Yeah. No, man. No kidding. Full burqa attire with just a little strip here, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think they need that. You should just completely cover them.
I was going to say, just wear the mesh.
Yeah. Sarah Barra, we wouldn't want SNAP beneficiaries not being able to get their brows done. Right, Sonny?
Oh yeah. Well, it was CNN's Ashley Allison actually. That said her SNAP is having a massive impact because she went to her eyebrow technician, who told her that they had 5 people because they had to fire people because clients don't have the money to get their brows done.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's tough without the SNAP.
Unintended consequences.
All right.
I'm telling you.
I didn't know
wow.
Eyebrow technicians were covered in
now
SNAP.
you do. Now you do. It's the eyebrow job. I don't know why that is happening.
This is the 4th time you've dropped
I don't know why
your mouse.
Something is not off.
Something's off.
It normally doesn't do that.
So I think they changed the chairs out overnight while you were away.
And made it shorter.
And so
they
now
made the armrest
armrest
shorter.
Or maybe you should get a
farther
smaller
away from the wood here, which I think is screwing up the mouse, so the mouse doesn't lean. It falls.
You need me to get the mouse for you?
No,
I'm very unhappy about that.
I'll get it when we play a video.
I'm very
Thank
unhappy
you, Chris.
about that.
Because you'd actually have to bend over to pick it back
I'm not,
up.
Thank you,
I'm not,
Pat.
I'm not
Yes,
getting
exactly.
You're not. No, he's not getting it out.
Exactly. That's the
Don't
point
make
right
no
there.
mistake about that.
Well, you can't ask him to bend over and pick it up.
How dare you?
But the mouse, though, we're not getting to the
dare
email
you?
item.
Let's see how long you can make it with just the screen.
All right, let's go.
All right. You have a touch screen?
Yes.
Well, then you're all set. What's your problem? Stop your whining.
I wasn't whining. I just
whining.
don't like the mouse. That's like the 4th time, as Keith said.
Today?
It's annoying.
Today?
Yes.
Today.
From this morning.
4 times?
Something's off. Yeah, there's something not right.
Awesome.
Oh, trust me, something is
This
off.
is so great.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it's funny as hell.
All right. Let's check in with Frank in Florida. Hey, Frank.
Hey, good morning.
Morning.
I think we need to change his name from the free state of Florida to the freezing state of Florida.
Yeah, you guys got cold weather too?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
32 degrees here in North Florida.
Burr.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Anyhow,
it's chilly.
you guys keep referring to this insurance as Obamacare.
Yeah.
You should be referring to it as the Affordable Care Act. And if it's the Affordable Care Act, why does it need a subsidy?
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
I do like
How
that.
about a compromise? How about Barack Obama's Affordable Care Act?
We appreciate it. Thanks, Frank.
Yeah.
Really, Obamacare was a derisive name for it in the beginning.
Yes, it was.
And then he just
Then he
embraced
owned
it. And then he liked it.
Yeah.
And so it's been that pretty much ever since. And that's why I call it Obamacare, because I don't think anybody knows what the Affordable Care Act is, since it's never been affordable. Since it was supposed to be affordable and great, and then it was supposed to lower your premiums, $2,500 per family per year, and it did none of those things.
Right.
And if you want your doctor, you can keep your doctor. And then
$2,500 a year family.
Plus, if they like your doctor, you could keep their doctor, but it didn't matter if you did.
Correct.
Or not. So, but yeah, you're right. I mean, it's an interesting way to look at it, because it is not affordable to anybody, and they don't need subsidies if it's already affordable, right? All right, let's check in with Jeffy in the Fat Five real quick.
All right, that could be the final one. We don't know. The Rockefeller Christmas tree arrived in New York City, kicking off this year's Christmas season that they say is estimated 750,000 people visit daily Rockefeller Center to see the Christmas tree, and more than 125 million people each year. See if that holds up this year.
125 million visit that?
That's what they claim. That's what they claim. They say the tree is there. It arrived. It's tradition that dates back to 1931.
There's its butt.
They brought it in this year. It's it started back in 1931, but now they usually get that giant Norway spruce with 50,000 LED lights and the 900-pound Swarovski crystal on top. And
is that the best? Is that the best they could do?
Well, it hasn't. They just put it up. It's got to fill out and fall down a little bit.
Thank you.
It's a 75-foot tall. You got to let it. You got to let it breathe a little bit and get down in there.
Okay.
It's a 75-foot tall, 11-ton Norway spruce from East Greenbush. That's the best they could do for you, Pat. That's the best they could do. It was donated by a woman in honor of her late husband. So they're going to light it up on December 3rd. So they're going to let it air out and shake out a little bit. And
get it. All right.
Get it. You know how those trees are.
Sure.
And then it's going to be donated to Habitat for Humanity. So I don't know if they're going to use that for firewood or if they're going to build a house with it. I'm not quite sure what Habitat is going to do with it, but they get it.
Okay.
There you go.
Noted.
And they're welcome. Recall alert. Federal health officials are investigating an outbreak of a rare infant disease. Here we go. In 10 states again, linked to baby formula. At least 13 cases of infant botulism were recorded following a recall by ByHeart Inc.'s Whole Nutrition Infant Formula. All the babies were hospitalized after consuming the formula from a couple of two specific lots. The cases were reported in Arizona, California, Illinois, Minnesota, New Jersey, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Texas, and Washington. Infant botulism is caused by the specific bacterium that produces toxins in the large intestine, and it typically causes babies to develop constipation, poor feeding, loss of head control, difficulty swallowing. What? Symptoms can worsen to difficulty breathing and respiratory arrest, and could even result, in death. But no deaths have been reported so far in this outbreak. The agency they're still working to figure out if any other products were affected, and what caused this. We just don't know. We're not sure. Sure, it was available in major retailers, and the good thing is that this particular product, about 1%, is national formula sales. So I mean. You don't want any babies to have botulism, but it's going to be a small amount from that. The bad thing is we don't know how it started, where it came from, what caused it.
Well, Chris picked up on something on that bottle.
Yeah, the bottom says certified clean ingredients.
Oh, there you go.
First of all, that's a lie. But is that where we've fallen that low that we have to put on bottles now? These are clean ingredients.
Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh, yeah.
And apparently they're not.
They're not.
No, they're not. Quick sad news, actually, or good news, depending on how you look at it. The Powerball, there was no winner last night, so rolls up to $490 million for a measly $490 million for a drawing tomorrow night. So you got that to look forward to. And sometimes world records are just unattainable for us everyday humans. A Minnesota teen, Isaac Johnson, has captured a Guinness World Record for the largest mouth gape, measuring an incredible 10 centimeters, 3.67 inches.
Oh, no.
The teen's jaw-dropping ability has amazed viewers worldwide, with videos of the record quickly going viral. There's plenty more pictures where that came from.
Oh, thank you.
And there should be a video with him. There we go.
Oh, my gosh.
Congratulations to Isaac Johnson, Guinness World Record holder.
Wow.
That's freakish,
Can we see it one more time?
Yeah,
I missed it.
That's crazy.
Those are completely awesome. There we go.
I mean, it's terrifying.
That's like a horror movie.
It is yes, it looks fake.
Jeez.
Does he practice for that?
He doesn't need to. No, I think
he must be double jointed in his jaw or something.
That's what it looks like. It kind of opens and then.
Wow.
Oh, thank you.
That's crazy.
Congratulations.
Keep your record, bro.
Congratulations.
Look at all those bananas.
Congratulations.
I love the shirt that he's wearing. Jaws.
I pointed out today we talked about the Louvre heist, wondering who the person was. I remember they showed the picture of the Louvre and they had the fedora man there, and I was wondering who he was. If he was a French detective, he was, who was it? And the internet took off. Is it AI? Is it fake? And the person who it is decided that he didn't want to say anything right away because he just wanted to let it take off and figure out who it was. It's a 15-year-old Pedro Elias Garzón Delva. He wandered by accident into this story. The real story was simple. He first of all, he wears these outfits on the weekends. He said he started about a year ago, started wearing all these classic outfits with the fedora and the Yves Saint Laurent waistcoat and the old Tommy Hilfiger trousers and the battered Russian watch. He just loves the look, which it's a good look. But he and his mother and grandfather went to the Louvre. And when they got there, it was closed. They didn't know about the heist. And they just were like, hey. And he walked up to those officers, and they were like, well, the gate's shut for. Huh? What's going on? And that's when the AP photographer took the picture, the Thibault camos. And then the rest is history. I mean, the world went on fire, right? And he said, I didn't know the picture was taken. He said a couple days later, someone messaged me and said, is that you?
That's awesome.
There were like millions of views. And he said that his mother called to say that, he was on Pat Gray Unleashed during the Fat Five.
Oh, that's what you
and that's the way that's the way I read the story.
It looks photoshopped.
That's the way I read the story. Right, it does. And he said friends were calling, and he said it was just they were just there, and that's when the picture was snapped. Pretty awesome, though.
So he's not part of the robbers.
He's not part of the robbers. He's not part of the detectives.
Dang.
He's not the special investigative unit.
That's good
Nothing.
stuff. That's
I
good
know.
stuff, though.
I know.
Did they catch all of them yet?
They have. I think they have at least 3 that they know of for sure that they got with DNA. The DNA got 3 for sure.
Yeah.
They got DNA from inside the Louvre, and they got DNA from some stuff outside the Louvre on the truck that they were tried to burn and failed. And I think one of the scooters.
And the vest, right? The vest had some blood.
Maybe they had some DNA. Anyway, they have 3.
Out of 8,
I don't know. They arrested. They arrested the first 2, and then they arrested like 5 more.
And they recovered nothing from it.
They have
right?
not recovered anything at all.
And
yet.
probably
remind
will
us
not.
what the security camera password was.
Well, that was in 2014.
Oh, okay. Was it not still that? Did they fix it?
Yes, I believe so. But when they first did their security overlook, they were like, you ought to change the password. Was
Why? What would you recommend it not be?
Louvre.
It was Louvre.
The password for their security, all the security
You'd never
stuff
think
was
that. You'd never think.
Louvre.
Was it really?
Yeah. It's just
stupid.
It's just
Yes.
nonsensical. It's
Yes.
just really, really stupid. And one more thing. I told you last week, dictionary.com has named 6-7 for the 2025 word of the year. But UK-based Collins Dictionary, not to be outdone, selected their word for the year of 2025, vibe coding. So the vibe coding is the word of the year from the UK-based Collins Dictionary people.
Okay.
It's a new approach. Now, if you don't know what vibe coding is, first of all,
it's also not one word.
That's correct.
So, yeah.
Most importantly, it's 2 words.
Is there a hyphen or anything?
No, it's just vibe coding. It's a new approach to programming where you collaborate with AI to build software using plain language. Instead of writing every line of code yourself, you describe what you want the program to do, and the AI generates the code for you.
Oh, how nice.
Good. That's nice. So that's vibe coding.
All right.
And that's the UK Collins-based dictionary word of the year.
Except it's not a word.
That is today's Pat 5. Be sure to subscribe to Pat Gray Unleashed for Blaze TV. Go to blazetv.com/Pat. Get yourself $20 off an annual subscription right now. In fact, do it right now.
There's just a few investments that last forever. Very few. Stocks rise and fall. Homes lose value sometimes. Even gold can fade compared to what really endures, the life of another human being. A recent Danish study revealed something pretty heartbreaking. Women who experience abortion are dramatically more likely to need psychiatric care in the months that follow. That isn't healthcare. That's heartbreak. But inside a preborn clinic, a very different story begins. A woman in crisis is welcomed, not judged. She's given comfort, not pressure. And when she sees her baby for the first time on an ultrasound, that flicker of life becomes something more than a medical image. It becomes hope. Preborn stays with that woman for the journey ahead with counseling, clothing, baby supplies, and encouragement that lasts up to 2 years. They care for both lives, the one who's just beginning and the one learning how to begin again. Because in the end, the greatest investment is made with compassion, and it changes 2 lives at once. So dial pound 250 and say the keyword baby to leave your donation. Whatever you can afford, $28 buys an ultrasound for a woman. Pound 250, keyword baby, or you can just visit preborn.com/Pat. That's preborn.com/Pat. All gifts are tax deductible, and Preborn is a 5-star rated charity.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Yeah! You didn't get to this in your Fat Five, but some basketball tonight. I don't know if you're aware.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, BYU Delaware.
Man.
I don't have to tell you, when the number 7 ranked team in the country and the number 234th ranked team in the country get together
on the court,
you throw out all the record books. Yeah. Throw them out completely.
Playing on the hardwood there. Is it in Delaware? Or?
It's no.
Oh, it's in Provo.
Like BYU is going to go to Delaware.
Just asking.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
No.
Sorry.
What a silly question.
Sorry.
Saturday night, though, UConn. Number 3 ranked UConn. And next week, Wisconsin, then Miami, then Georgetown or Dayton, then Clemson. So it gets a little more difficult after Delaware. But this is where Joe Biden went to school because Roger Staubach was at Navy, which is where he wanted to go.
Right.
And because he wasn't a quarterback, I guess he couldn't go there.
That's correct.
He's a wide receiver, which would have seemed
would have been
like a pretty good fit when you got a guy like that throwing to you. But
not then.
So he went to Delaware instead because he was a little confused. And then he didn't play at Delaware either.
If he only had a large black man blocking for him, he could have been an All-American.
Yeah. Right. So you mentioned basketball. I think that's what was being tossed around here at Walter Reed yesterday when the vice president showed up. And check this out.
Okay.
Can we get this
demonstration? All right. There we go. Okay.
Medicine ball.
Really put him on the spot. Really put me on the spot. Sorry. If I had dropped it, man, what I would look like here. Somebody call the Secret Service.
Pause it. That guy in the back right, Secret Service, nah, he didn't enjoy that at all. Actually, when you start tossing stuff at the vice president, he was not into it.
He wasn't. No, they wouldn't be. They don't find that kind of stuff funny at all. Not in the least. And when you start joking about it, they really get pissed.
That was fun.
Yeah, that's not an agency with a lot of humor going on, you know?
Nor
they don't take that.
Get over it.
Yeah, I know, but
get over it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, they might want to fix some of the things that are wrong in their agency and have a little bit of a sense of humor.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
With a few tweets for you. Jimmy Dimples tweets, baby formula recall? I wonder if the diaper diplomacy Congress critters will do anything, or are they still in shutdown timeout?
Oh, yeah.
No, we had one yesterday from them, which was great.
Yeah.
Bunter Hayden, pardon crack connoisseur, tweets, might as well enjoy the Christmas tree in New York City, boys and girls. They'll probably build a mosque in Rockefeller Center.
That was my point. That's why I asked, is it the last one?
Yeah. I mean, if this were February, they'd be breaking ground already because he takes over in January.
True.
I do too. Peekapool, the unleashed Pokemon. How long until Zamboni declares the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree Islamophobic and outlaws it?
Yeah, I know. It's scary.
January 1st? Maybe the 2nd? I don't know. Yeah, it's going to happen.
Well, yeah, because he's not mayor yet, right?
No,
he's not
until January 1st.
Yet. Right.
January 1, he takes over. So, it's exciting. You know what else is exciting? The Syrian president is coming to town.
He's already been here. Right? I don't know if he's still here.
Yeah,
I don't know
there he was getting led into the
first time ever. But
wing.
Since it's been an independent nation and not part of France, it's the first ever Syrian leader. And it's pretty well recognized that this is a bad dude. Like a terrorist, a bad dude.
We had a bounty on his head at one time.
Yes, we did. He's
$10
also
million.
responsible for killing Americans.
Yeah. But I don't know if he has agreed to make nice with Israel. I don't know. We're taking off some of the sanctions.
According to this,
right?
Yeah, right. We're going to waive a majority of the sanctions, and he's agreed, according to the story, to integrate the Kurdish-led Syrian Democratic Forces, which have been the leading U.S. partner in fighting the Islamic State, into the Syrian military. So
he's going to kill him afterwards, but at least they're part of the military when he does.
That's what I read in that. I'll tell you that.
No, I hope that doesn't happen. But I don't know. He's getting some concessions from the guy, which is good. But this is unusual at best.
Yeah.
Unusual.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Here's the Syrian president meeting with President Trump. And then we've got Trump on meeting him.
Yeah, clip 10.
So clip 10. Check this out.
Syria you had earlier, did you come to any agreements today?
Well, I had an agreement with him. He's a very strong leader. He comes from a very tough place, and he's a tough guy. I liked him. I get along with him. The new president of Syria. And we'll do everything we can to make Syria successful because that's part of the Middle East. We have peace now in the Middle East. First time that anyone can remember that ever happening.
Just a reminder.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool.
What else was being celebrated yesterday at the Oval? Because was that Erica Kirk standing behind him there?
Yes, it was.
I don't know what. I mean, I'm just wondering what else was being celebrated.
I don't know
in the Oval, right? Because that's Erica.
They were swearing in Sergio Gore as the new what was it?
Ambassador
to India.
Yeah, ambassador of India. Yeah.
Okay.
I know we don't have the footage here. I don't see it here, but I know Trump gave Erica Kirk a kiss on the cheek when he was like, "Oh yeah, she's right here. Come here." Give her a kiss on the cheek and
nice.
She stepped back.
That's sweet.
Why was she there?
I don't know.
What she got to do with Sergio Gore?
I don't know. Maybe she thought it was Sergio Mendes, and she really liked the song "Never Gonna Give You Up."
Which is a great song, by the way. I mean, I love that song.
He's a close family friend, and
there you go. Is he?
And had a close friendship with
Charlie.
Okay.
All right.
So there
that
you go.
makes sense.
All right. So she didn't misunderstand. It was the right Sergio.
It was not Mendes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm glad we worked that out.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because I would have been a little confused about it today, and now I don't need to be. All right. Let's also go to Cut 13, where President Trump is defending the 600,000
Oh, yeah, he's on with
Chinese
Laura
students.
Ingram, and
I don't get
does not like.
Don't understand.
I don't either.
Folks are not thrilled about this idea of hundreds of thousands of foreign students in the United States. We have about 350,000 Chinese. One point during COVID, you were going to, push to, get them out, but that was pulled back. You've said as many as 600,000 Chinese students could come to the United States. Why, sir, is that a pro-MAGA position when so many American kids want to go to school and there are places not for them, and these universities are getting rich off Chinese money?
Sure. Never said about China, but we do have a lot of people coming in from China. We always have.
Why?
China and other countries. We also have a massive
Pause it for a
system.
second. Yeah, we have. And that's one of our biggest problems. That's hurting us.
Yes.
Legitimately hurting us is the amount of Chinese spies that have been
We see evidence of that
released in our country.
almost every day.
Yeah.
Ask the University of Michigan how it's going.
Where do you think they're getting their tech? They're not coming up with it. We are. And then they steal it from us. Almost everything they have, they stole from us. And we're going to continue that? Why? Let's see what he says.
We also have a massive system of colleges and universities. And if we were to cut that in half, which perhaps makes some people happy, you would have half the colleges in the United States go out of business.
So what?
No, you wouldn't.
Well, I think that's a big deal.
Are they fans
You would have the
of the United States?
Yeah, but you would have, as you know, historically black colleges and universities would all be out of business.
Pause it for a second. Wait. The Chinese students are going to the historically black colleges?
I don't think so.
No,
they are not.
I want to see the percentage of Chinese at Howard University.
Yeah. Look, did you see all the
At
Chinese
Grambling.
fighting for Grambling State?
Yeah,
and
let's see.
Bethune-Cookman this weekend. There were so many Chinese fighting on the field.
That doesn't even make sense.
It makes zero sense.
Is that what he was saying though? Or I don't know if you want to revisit that. But just we do this all the time where we say, imagine if a Democrat were doing this or what have you,
we'd be pissed.
We would be irate.
And I am.
Yes.
I don't like it.
We've made a point of that.
I don't understand
we made
it.
a point of that
from
since
the
they
beginning.
first started talking about
Yep.
it.
From the first time he said 600,000 Chinese students in this country. We're like, wait, what?
No.
Do you mean overall, all the foreign students? And he's never specified, I mean all students who come from foreign lands. He's
even
sticking
Laura
to
said,
Chinese.
Laura said we got 350 now, and you talked about 600,000. And he was like, yeah.
You got some numbers on Howard, Chris?
I do. So this is the academic year of 2023 to 2024.
What kind of year?
Let it go.
What kind of year is this?
2023 to 2024.
What did you call the year?
Academic year?
Okay, academic.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
For Howard, they had 13,000 students attending Howard University.
All right.
9,000 blacks.
Yeah.
400 Asians. 124 whites.
So they actually do have those 400 are keeping Howard University going.
Right. Howard was shut down.
There you go.
Those 400 students are paying the way for all 13,000
According
students.
to President Trump. Okay.
I mean, come on. I don't help us understand. I guess he's trying here, but this doesn't seem reasonable to me at all.
No.
First of all, the Chinese students are not funding half of America's universities. Stop it. That's silly.
And okay, let's say 600,000 or 350,000 or how many ever it is are funding half of the universities.
So, like Laura said,
yeah,
and if they can't function without 600,000 Chinese, they shouldn't be functioning.
Day.
Yeah, bye-bye.
I'm sorry, but Mr. President, with all due respect, one of the main issues in our country and its downfall is the universities. It's not going to hurt the country if they crash and burn.
He does know that. Well, he does know that. All right, let's see what else he had to say here.
As you know, historically, black colleges and universities would all be out of business.
No, I don't know that.
You would have a system of colleges and universities. Would
So
go
we're
down the
dependent on
tubes.
China to keep our university system
but
going?
I think it's good to have. I actually think it's good to have outside.
Now
countries.
it's a different argument.
Look, I want to
pause
be able to
it.
get
Now
along
he
with
thinks it's a good idea to have. Why? What do you? Okay, first of all, they'll go out of business. Then, when she challenges that. No, it's just a good idea to have other students from outside the country.
And then we just we just got to pivot to a look. So we'll see what he might be making a third case here. I don't know.
All right, let's see.
Outside countries. Look, I want to be able to get along with the world.
They're not the French. They're the Chinese. They spy on us. They steal our intellectual property.
You think the French are better?
Yeah.
I mean,
yes.
Really? I don't know. I'll tell you. I'm not so sure. We've had a lot of problems with the French, where we get taxed very unfairly on our technology. Where they put 25% taxes on American products. Look, assuming everyone treats us badly, because that's the way I am.
Wow.
But we take in trillions of dollars from students. You know, the students pay more than double when they come in from most foreign countries.
I don't
want to see our school system thrive, but at the same time, I know you and I disagree. We're never going to agree on it, but that's okay. And it's not that I want them, but I view it as a business. We have millions and millions of people. Also, I want to get along with countries if possible. You know, people are shocked. Remember, Hillary Clinton said, "We'll be in a war." I stopped 8 wars in the last 9 months.
And we love you for that.
I don't want to be in wars. If I am in a war, we're going to win the thing fast, and it'll be violent.
Pause it. Okay, now we're on different territory.
And I love you for that.
But we're not going to go to war with China just because you don't allow their students in our country.
Here we go. Laura,
that is not going to set off a war between us and China.
And Laura, bless her heart, she knows.
She's doing a good job there.
And she knows
did as
that's
good of
as
a
far
job
as
as she could.
She can go.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not.
She pushed it farther than anybody else would.
Absolutely, and she's not going to go any farther.
Nope.
That's
and I don't blame
you saw her looking off to the side. They already are getting the looks like we're moving on.
Right.
We're okay.
Yep.
So we're not going to dig any deeper.
Here's the path we just took with the president there on letting 600,000 Chinese students in the country. We got to keep these colleges in business. It's a good thing. I want good relationships worldwide. And then he went back to it's a business, and then he suggested that it stops wars. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
That's nuts. Sorry. I mean, we love the guy, but that...
And we know the historical
I don't get it.
Black colleges will fail without the Chinese students.
Grambling State
I love Chinese people too, but come on.
Oh, speaking of China, have y'all seen this clip that's been going around? We don't have it here, so don't worry about it, Joe. But this lady did the math on China's population. See, the last time they had an official count, 1950, coupled with the one-child policy and so on. And you know how we always hear that it's 1.4 billion people in China? She goes, nah, it's probably closer to about 600 million.
Oh, wow.
Because the math does not add up. It's a long, drawn-out video with way too much math for me.
Wow.
But the point she's making is it makes no mathematical sense with the China one-child policy for all those years.
Their population has shrunk by 55-60%.
Yeah, well,
it was all based on a lie. It was all based on a lie.
Yeah, that's what she's saying.
Oh, we were lying. They were lying in the beginning.
Lying about the population
Right.
size. Yeah.
Oh.
So she says it's got to be closer to about 600 million because it does not compute that you could have 1.4 billion people based on their policies, and she talked about famines that they've had after the communists took over, and she just basically said it's probably closer to 600 million, not no 1.4.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it's not even close between them and India now.
Right.
Who really is at about 1.4 billion.
Boy, we got to keep India happy, Mr. President. Why don't you let Indian students come over here? And last I checked, they're pretty good at academics.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we've got a few here now.
We do have a few here.
I think we have a few.
And we have a few. We have a few over there working as well.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, I talk to them quite often.
Who's gonna man the 7-Elevens if they all go to college?
Oh no, honey,
Easy, no.
Joe Biden said
man.
that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. The president said that.
Really? What did he say?
In Delaware, the largest growth in population is Indian Americans moving from India.
Not joking.
You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. I'm not joking.
He's not joking. He really is a racist. He's not joking about it.
If they'll go to college, no one's gonna man the Dunkin' Donuts or the 7-Elevens.
Right. So, okay, well, good. There you go. That's a tough one.
That sure is
a hard one to take. It really is a hard one to take.
Very tough.
I can't understand it. And his explanation there is not adequate.
Not a good one.
Nowhere near. All right. This Veterans Day, which is today at Kexi, we're honoring those who served and have protected our nation and all of us in it with 10% off all cookie boxes today only. Okay, but that's not just for veterans. That's for everybody to celebrate Veterans Day. 10% off your order today. Perfect way to share something sweet with somebody you love. So if you want to send cookies for Thanksgiving, now's the perfect time to order. You get the 10% off, and it'll make sure your order is in by, certainly gets there by Thanksgiving. And the cutoff for that will be November 17th because everything gets really jammed up with UPS and the Postal Service, and so it's really hard after that. But we got this review from Nick, who said, I truly enjoy biting into these cookies. 1 bite per cookie, so as to enjoy the banana Nutella, snickerdoodle, and the peanut butter cookie together in my mouth. 12 cookies gone in 24 hours, all by myself.
What?
I devoured them.
Nice.
What?
Nice.
That was really good for you. So congratulations, Nick.
Check your sugar, bro.
Yeah, you got a lot of nutrition there.
Yeah,
don't worry about
your
it.
A1C is up there.
Don't worry about his A1C.
Your body will take care of it.
That's right.
That's what your body does.
Okay.
And it's even more affordable today at 10% off at Kexi.com. Kexi, Kexi.com.
Living up the end of the world. Pat Gray returns next.
Got some tweets here. Gen X Kid tweets, meeting with the Syrian president kind of feels like negotiating with terrorists. Changed my mind. Yeah, I really can't.
When you say it like that.
He's the leader of the country now. He's not a terrorist any longer.
Right.
Right.
There you go.
People change, boys.
Easy.
People change.
Yeah, that's right. Second chances.
Sometimes you got to break a few eggs to
make an omelet.
Omelet?
Yeah.
He's broken plenty of eggs. Made plenty of omelets. Even Steven tweets, if you guys are waiting for Trump to make sense or be consistent, you're going to be waiting a long time. Trump fan, you are not?
No doubt.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. No. Wow. Peekapool, the unleashed Pokemon. Wow. Since the majority of universities are nothing more than communist indoctrination centers, wouldn't letting them go belly up be a benefit to the country?
Yes. Exactly my point. Yes.
And from Benjamin S. Flensborg, so France is the enemy and China is our friend.
That's correct.
Got it. LOL.
Well, I mean, she isn't married to a tranny.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, that's
alleged tranny.
Powerful point there.
So just saying.
So you got to wonder, honestly, if all of this negotiating that's been happening behind the scenes with the United States and China, you got to wonder if this is something
part of it.
Yeah. Connected to rare earths or something.
Maybe.
Then say so.
Yeah, tell us.
Say so. Don't make it like this is such a good thing.
Help it make
damn
sense
well know it's
to
not.
us, because I can't conceive of any Trump supporters.
I'm sorry,
and we're among them, being in favor of this. Why would you be?
Now, I wanted Laura to go on, and I'm sorry that she couldn't, and I know why she can't.
She did as much as she could.
I know she did, and I know she
job.
did. But, I mean, that's just...
Yeah.
I mean, no. It's not a good idea, Mr. President. I'm sorry. No.
Well, it's not. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And he went down several directions trying to make it make sense, and it
just
didn't.
It just doesn't.
So let me see if I can get you boys into this new car. What if we allow the 600,000 Chinese, but we deport China, then takes Ilhan Omar? 600,000 for one. You think it'd be worth it?
Very close.
Okay, right. It's a pretty close.
I'm in for that.
Very close.
That's a nice little fight they're having.
You got to see clip 12.
Yeah,
here.
that's a nice fight.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no worry. I don't know how they take away my citizenship and like deport me, but I don't even know like why that's such a scary threat. Like, I'm not the 8-year-old who escaped war anymore. I'm grown. My kids are grown. Like, I can go live wherever I want.
Well, then do it.
Please,
See ya.
go.
By all means, get out.
President Xi, can we get him on the phone?
Do we have the Trump message to her back?
Oh, I don't have that. I didn't see that. No.
The White House posted the meme of President Trump waving out of the McDonald's drive-thru window.
See ya. But she has no worry.
Yeah.
She doesn't know how they take her citizenship away to deport her. Really?
Okay.
Do you remember when you married your brother? That's called immigration fraud. That is a criminal offense. It is a felony offense. So, yeah, they could find something. They could.
And then she gets cocky, though, right? She gets cocky with I'm not a 8-year-old girl leaving a war country anymore. I can live anywhere I want. Well, go then.
Good.
See ya.
Beat it.
Let's test that theory.
Get out. It's exactly why you tweeted the President Trump's picture waving goodbye out of the drive-thru yesterday.
Yeah, that's why I did it.
I know.
Exactly right.
I know.
Exactly right.
I've Pat Unleashed.
That's because if you're on Twitter, you see my stuff all the time.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
That was some
the
of it.
picture, and then you saying bye-bye.
Right.
So prolific.
Bye-bye. All right. Let's go to Hannah in Alabama. Hey, Hannah. Welcome.
Hey, I'm a trans Republican, and I watch your show every morning that I can.
Bless you for that.
Thank you.
And I also, but hey, I know I'm supposed to be part of that LGBTQ A squared plus B squared equals C squared community, but if you're a real trans, you just want to blend in. You don't want to push it in everybody's face.
Right.
You just want to blend in.
I don't know.
And I also was part of the Cold War, and I had my finger on the trigger of 160 nuclear weapons.
Wow.
Because I was on the FBM submarine.
Well, thank you for your service.
And, well, thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. But I spent 11 years of my life protecting people's right not to like me. And, hey, I'm not going to push my trans thing in your face. But from 20 years,
that's all we ask.
I've been 25 years. And when I started transitioning, you got killed.
Oh, yeah.
So it wasn't like it is now, where you just okay. Hey, if you want to be a woman, okay, go ahead.
Well, now you're one of the cool
you
kids.
You can go into a women's locker room and undress and show all your junk.
Mm-hmm.
That is wrong.
Yeah,
it's wrong for men to be in women's sports.
Yeah, but do you feel that you're a man still for that purpose?
For that purpose, well, okay. Now listen, when I started my hormones,
okay,
I actually grew. Okay,
right.
It's going to be a little.
That's fine, but you're 100%, right? I mean, you fully transitioned.
No, I didn't fully transition.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you
I still have
your original
okay.
parts.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I do use a women's bathroom.
Okay.
Because I feel more comfortable in there.
Right.
I've been kicked out of men's bathrooms.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, because I look female.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I've been kicked out of men's bathrooms.
Yeah.
So I feel, and
I understand.
I don't know if you've ever been in a women's bathrooms.
But
there's
don't
like
spend
no
a
urinals.
lot of time in there. No.
No, there's no urinals. It's all stalls.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't see anything.
All right. Right.
And I've been in women's bathrooms when they brought their 10-year-old boys.
Sure.
Oh,
when you're
women's bathrooms.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, that does happen.
Yes.
Yep. Appreciate it. Thanks. Appreciate the call, Hannah. Thank you.
I mean, it's been a struggle
and
for
thank
him
you
forever.
again
No
for your
kidding.
service.
Wow.
That's awesome.
I mean, I'd like to talk a little bit more about the struggle that he went through. I'm aware of one other person who used to work for me that transitioned that long ago, and
I was in
been
Tampa,
a struggle.
right?
Yeah,
yeah,
and it was big time struggle.
Of course, it is.
Yeah,
that's got to be really tough. Really tough. Yes, but all we ask is just don't jam it down our throats.
Correct.
By insisting on participating in women's sports when you're not a woman biologically. And, do we need to have guys in girls' locker rooms? I don't think so. No. I don't think so. So, do I want my daughters to have guys in their locker room?
Absolutely
No.
not.
No. Just common sense.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
We are joined in studio this morning by Justin Haskins, Vice President of the Heartland Institute. Welcome.
Mr. Big Shot.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks, guys.
You guys have done a new survey, right, about young Americans' views on socialism. I
Yes.
just saw a poll done on Tennessee residents where they've got a more favorable view of socialism than they do capitalism.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that?
I have not seen that, but I'm not surprised, to be honest with you.
It's unbelievable what is going on right now.
Yes. I've been following this for a very long time. I've been doing national surveys with Rasmussen reports for years. And one of the things we've been tracking is socialism and the popularity of socialism. And what we've realized is that the language matters a lot. People's perceptions of what socialism is has changed. So if you say democratic socialism, very high popularity among a lot of people who you would not expect,
That was
including
the
lots
plan.
of young people. Yep.
That was the plan.
If you say socialism, the support goes down a little bit. If you
Yeah.
say communism, it goes down even more.
Yeah.
So people don't want to be communists.
Right.
They kind of don't want to be socialists, but they love being a democratic socialist as if that's something different.
Right.
So this is the
Incredible.
brilliance of this is why words matter.
Yes.
Significantly.
Their education
Yes.
system.
Yes, but young people are moving toward real socialistic and
Absolutely.
communistic policies.
At the beginning of his movement, even Vladimir Lenin used the term democratic socialism because he was afraid that Russians wouldn't accept communism. And so he thought that was too harsh a term, so he went to democratic socialism.
Yes.
Which is why it's been adopted in this country because it works.
And it works.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw evidence of that just last week or earlier this week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean, are the numbers among youth, like 18 to 34, exceptionally high?
Yeah, so when we've polled younger people, and we've got a new poll that's coming out this week, we're going to be releasing it with Glenn Beck we're going to do a Wednesday night TV special on Blaze TV.
Oh, wow.
We're going to talk about socialism and young
Let's just
people.
do that here now.
Well, I would love to, but I really don't want to get in trouble, and I'm worried that's
Glenn
going
would
to
love
happen.
it if you broke
I don't think
In fact,
he will.
Glenn called me and he said, "Hey, have Justin just go ahead."
Well, in that case, let's open up the.
Yeah, we're a fan.
You guys are awful. You're going to get me in trouble. So basically, what the survey, not just this survey, but other surveys that we've done have found, is that support among young people, even people who are young Republicans and Trump voters, for democratic socialism or in socialist policies is extraordinarily high. So, for example, more than 50% of people aged 18 to 39, these are likely voters, say that they want, not that they would vote for, but that they want a democratic socialist president in 2028, including,
My gosh.
in the most recent poll we did, 35% of people who said they voted for Trump. 35% of young Trump voters.
That is my terrifying. Gosh.
Yes.
That's because they want change. They want change. They voted for Trump because
right.
Trump brought change.
Yes.
And
they don't want none of this change. They don't want the socialist change. They think they do, maybe?
No, they think they do because the way that was before Trump, it wasn't working for them, right? Capitalism isn't working for them.
Right.
We've seen evidence of that.
It's you know what? The economy, and correct me if I'm wrong, has been just decimated through decades of terrible policy from both parties.
Yep. And
this is going to be a tortured analogy, but the way the Cleveland Browns hop from one quarterback to another, just looking for a solution, that's kind of what's happening with young voters, right?
Yes, they're looking for a strong man.
Yeah.
They're looking for a strongman. We're entering into the phase of society where you're looking for a strongman who's going to fix the problem. So, for example, this was another result that we found, okay? This is unbelievable. 55% of young people said that they would support a law that would confiscate Americans' excess wealth. This is what we asked them. Would you confiscate Americans' excess wealth, including things like second homes, luxury cars, and private boats, in order to help young people buy a home for the first time? 55% said yes.
Of course, yeah.
76%, 3/4, said that they strongly or somewhat agree that major industries like healthcare, energy, and big tech should be nationalized to give more control and equity to the people.
76%?
76%, including a strong majority of self-identified Republicans and Trump voters.
Terrifying.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, it's a perfect storm of a dumbed-down education system producing these young voters into an economic system that has been abused for ever.
And the thing is, this goes beyond not knowing what socialism is.
Yes.
Right? It's not like, well, I think socialism is being social with my friends. Right. Of course I like that.
Right.
So they understand, right? This is an economic system. This is the government in control of production and all of those things. They're understanding that. And they're okay with it.
They're still okay with it.
Yeah, that's why we asked the specific policies to find out if they knew.
And apparently they do.
Right. And then we asked them, why do you want a democratic social? What's the number one reason? We gave them a whole bunch of options. And the number one reason why they said that they wanted a democratic socialist president is because of the housing prices being too high. Yeah. That was the number one response. Now, the other one, the second response was the economy unfairly benefits people who already have wealth. And the third response was it unfairly benefits big corporations that have too much wealth.
Well, that's the propaganda they're getting. They're being beaten over the head with it. That's what they're learning in school. That's what the media is telling them. So, it's class warfare now.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
right?
and this
to eat the rich.
We played the clip last week of Charlie Kirk back in July sitting down with Tucker Carlson, where he talked about this coming storm that's going to get Mamdani elected and how young voters are so disenchanted.
Yeah, and that's exactly right. That's why Trump was elected.
Yep.
The same thing.
That was the point he made. He's like, this is the same people that got Trump elected that's going to get Mamdani elected.
That's right. And so the same survey that we did, when we asked young people favorability for Donald Trump, it was 48%. Now that's high for young people. So about half of young people are saying they want socialism, and about half of young people are saying, well, Trump's doing a pretty good job.
So they haven't given up completely on Trump's policies, But does that sound right?
I think that the divisions that used to exist around economics are fading away. And they are now based on other things. Yeah. So, for example, I think young leftists hate America for the most part, they don't want anything, and they want us to become they want globalism and all of that. I think young conservatives like America. They're more likely to support free speech and things like that. They're more nationalistic, but they are not more conservative economically. And I think that's the danger that we have, is them falling into that trap that so many other people have fallen into historically. And it's primarily because they believe the economy is unfair. It's not fair to them.
And right now you have Trump proposing a 50-year mortgage to try to ease this burden of home ownership that's so unattainable now for young people.
Do you guys like that?
Hell no. Good grief.
I think it's one of the worst ideas I've ever heard.
Especially when you die and you still have payments to make. Who's going to own it then?
Well, no one will get a mortgage if that's what happens, because it will make more sense just to rent.
It also doesn't help that much, frankly. I mean, the example they gave on a $400,000 house was $200 a month.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not worth a 20-year additional burden. And nobody's going to be around for 50 years to pay that off anyway.
Well, I've got a policy idea that might work. But here's an idea. Right. I think we should do 1,000-year mortgages. It should be for your generations. The mortgages would be like $10 a month. You could buy a house for $10 a month.
Idea.
And get this. No, this is the best part. It's pro having kids. Because if you're the bank, who are you giving it to? The guy with 10 kids?
There you go.
Or the guy with no kids?
Right.
It's with the kids because you want the generation.
It's family friendly.
That's right.
It's a great idea, Justin.
I like this.
Yes,
great
this
idea.
is what we're cooking up at the Heartland Institute.
I like it.
It's genius. 1,000-year mortgage. I love it. At $10 a month? Yeah, who wouldn't do that?
Who can beat it? You can't beat that price.
We'll see about the $10 a month.
That doesn't include escrow. With escrow, it's $1,500.
Closing costs, fees. There's other things.
With the property taxes in Texas, actually, we don't come out ahead at all.
Yeah. So, what went wrong in New York with Zohran Mamdani? Because he's got pretty high favorability marks in your survey, right?
Yeah, over half of young people love Zohran Mamdani. They actually like his policies more than they like him, which is pretty shocking.
Wow.
Yeah, when we ask about policies, everyone will see this on the Wednesday night special, but yeah, when we asked about specific policies, including the grocery store thing, communist grocery stores,
they love that.
They like that more than they like him.
Do they think that the groceries are going to be free?
I think that they don't care about about the details.
Yeah,
right.
Haven't even considered the details.
I don't think they
just
care
like the sound
about
of it.
They want
the housing. They want the food. They want the transportation.
They want someone to come in and
Make
say,
their life
I'm going to
free.
make things better.
Yep.
And they're willing to give anybody a chance, no matter who they are, including a communist like Zohran, who is a communist.
Okay.
Yes.
Full-blown communist.
Okay, so what happens if... I don't want this communist experiment exercised on a national scale, but let's say that New York City does what we all expect it will do, and that is collapse in on itself. Do now suddenly young people abandon ship and be like, all right, maybe we'll try this other thing again?
No.
Because it'll be good. It won't collapse right away. Well, it's not. I'm guessing that it's going to be pretty good.
Okay.
For a little bit.
Okay, but Justin, you say no. Are you anticipating they're going to just want a communist harder then?
I think that you have an easy fall guy, and the fall guy is Donald Trump. And as long as there is a Republican around somewhere with any semblance of power, they'll blame it on him. And I think that's what's coming. I mean, there's just no question about it. We are headed for a very, very dark time unless Republicans can figure out a way to make life better for younger people.
Well, you've been fun.
Without turning to socialism.
I'm sure happy you stopped
I think I used the words angel of death when I came in here. I was not lying to you
and
guys.
It's not just the young people. It's the fact that it's now a foreign city. It's people that want these policies. It's just
All right, we got more with Justin coming up here in a minute. Let me tell you about Birch Gold. This is the time of year that Birch Gold Group gives away free gold with every qualifying purchase. Yeah, for Black Friday, when you convert an existing IRA or 401k into a tax-sheltered IRA in gold, Birch Gold will send free gold to your home for every $20,000 purchased. Look, gold started this year around $2,600 an ounce. By October, it was over $4,000 an ounce. Why? global uncertainty. 2025 has been defined by trade wars. Central banks are pulling from the U.S., pulling away from the U.S. dollar as the global reserve currency, and military tension continues to build. Gold thrives in times of uncertainty. And if you're looking to diversify your savings, Birch Gold can help you do that. Plus, now through November 30th, you get free gold with a qualifying purchase. Just text my name, Pat, to 989898 and claim your eligibility for a free info kit on gold. Go through it, see if it's right for you. I think you'll find it probably is. But your opportunity for free gold with the purchase ends on November 30th. So don't wait. Text Pat to the number 989898 to get the full details.
Pat Gray Unleashed continues.
Joined today by Justin Haskins, Vice President of the Heartland Institute. So, how do we fix this, Justin? Is there a way? Is there a way out of this nightmare?
No pressure.
No.
No.
No, there is always a way out. There's the second coming.
Yeah.
That's one way out.
Yes.
Okay, look, there are ways out. The way out is this. I've been thinking about it a lot. I think one of the keys is we need to make it really, really easy for people to start their own businesses. Okay, we need to dramatically reduce taxes for small businesses.
That'd be nice.
And the regulatory and all of that. We need to make sure that large corporations, if they're going to exist, they can't be imposing their will on people. So like ESG and social engineering and all of that, there should be rules around that. You should treat everybody equally. Basically, I think the Bill of Rights should pretty much apply to gigantic corporations in the way that they treat people, okay? Because they get all these special tax advantages. They're a creation of government.
For sure.
I don't know why we would bail them out and then they get to silence my speech when I go on some social media platform. That doesn't make any sense to me. So we need to find ways to make it easier for people to start their own businesses. We need to give tax advantages to younger people so that they can do that and profit from it. I think that you should be taxed at a lower rate when you are an entrepreneur in a small business than when you have a salary at a large corporation. So we incentivize people to focus on that kind of thing, building your own business.
We're going to need that.
We're going to desperately need it because AI is going to be taking all of these corporate jobs anyway.
Correct.
So we need to find ways to move people out of it. We got to stop sending people to college because that's a gigantic waste of time. You can learn anything on the internet now. You don't need to go to college. That's
worse than a waste of time. It is indoctrination.
Yeah.
And you're poisoning the next generation.
And you're putting them into debt, hundreds of thousands of dollars that they have to pay off for years. I'm still doing that. I know. I'm living that out. It's horrible. And so we need to move out of that and give people a way. And employers are a big part of that because employers keep demanding these stupid college degrees that they know don't mean anything. We're treating them like they're high school diplomas from like the 1960s.
Right.
And we're demanding that you go hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt just so you can get an entry-level job making $50,000 a year. It makes absolutely no sense. We have to stop doing all of those things as well. And we have to start messaging way, way better. And I think that's on the right. We do not sell the benefits of free market very well.
For sure.
Especially the politicians.
Yeah.
And it would be nice if the politicians on the right didn't also support socialist policies.
Thank you. 38 trillion in debt.
Yeah.
And a fun fact that I learned from this whole shutdown and SNAP thing was that 1 in 8 Americans is on food stamps. 42 million people. That's more than the population of California. I mean, it just seems so insurmountable at this point.
And here's the problem with everything you just said. We're not doing any of it. We're not going to do any of it.
No.
So there is no way out. So
I think that's how I answered the question when you asked me originally.
Yes, you were right the first time.
I think that's how I answered.
So is it possible that you're just asking the wrong people?
Maybe you're just polling the wrong.
We've heard a long time how difficult it is to get people for polling.
Yeah.
So is it possible that you're how many does it say here?
It was 1,500.
Almost 1,500. Is it possible that 800 of those are just the wrong.
You went
people.
to the Mamdani victory.
You're
party.
right. You're right. So I'll say a couple of things about that. So unfortunately, we've done this poll with obviously different people. It's a random sample. Various versions of this, like 5 times. And we keep getting very similar. In fact, the results are getting worse, not better.
Wow.
And so it does not appear to be. And I think in my personal experience, this is how younger people think. This is how they act. This is what they say.
When you talk to them, it's absolutely.
Yeah, they don't think the system. They think the system is rigged.
My daughter's friends all believe that.
Well, that's what the left is telling them.
Yes.
Over and over and over. So they're starting to believe it. It's like the climate change thing. They've been beaten over the head with that, so they're scared out of their minds. They think the world is ending in whatever it is now, 6 years.
Yeah.
It was initially 12, but now we're down to 6. So they've been indoctrinated this way, and so they believe it now.
Yeah. Well, and they've lost there is no moral compass.
Yeah.
So fundamentally, if you have an objective standard of morality that says there are guardrails on what we can do and what we can't do, because there are things that, and even if it would benefit me, even if I think it would benefit me, I won't do it because it's wrong. But most young people don't have that.
Right.
So basically their standard is this thing going to make my life better?
Right.
This is all they care about, essentially, because they don't have that foundational moral code anymore. Society has lost that. And without that, it's so easy for someone to come along and say, well, I can make things better for you. How about we just take their wealth over there? They don't need that boat. We'll take their boat, buy you a house.
Right.
And then if all you're saying is, well, good, that helps me, I guess. I mean, it sounds like it would. That's good enough for you.
That's such
You're right.
point.
They don't need that boat.
Very true.
That's such
See,
a great
I would never support that policy, even if I believed in it.
No,
because I think it's wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
But they don't, and that's until we start teaching kids.
Yeah.
So
wrong
now,
to take other people's stuff.
And we've talked about that for a long time, where it used to be you see the guy driving by your house in a Cadillac, and your dad says, that guy works hard, he does a great job, he runs a great company, look at that car, you can have that someday. 2, look at that guy with this Cadillac.
He doesn't deserve it. We do.
Yeah.
That's right. And that is at the heart of all of this. When you lose your moral code, everything else goes out the window.
It's not just the economic collapse and terrible education, brainwashing. It's the lack of God and morality. That's great point, Justin.
Yeah. Got to take one more minute and tell you about Beam. They are proudly founded in America, run by people who share our values. Hard work, integrity, delivering results. It's a healthy nighttime blend, and it's packed with science-backed ingredients, which are shown to improve your sleep, so you can wake up refreshed the next day and ready to take on the day. Dream is made with a powerful blend of all natural ingredients: reishi, magnesium, L-theanine, apigenin, and melatonin. And it's already logged 17.5 million better nights of sleep for people who refuse to settle for something mediocre. Here's the deal. Beam is giving my listeners, you, the ultimate Patriot discount of up to 40% off. You can try their best-selling Dream Powder and get up to 40% off for a limited time. So use my discount code PAT and get their best-selling Dream Powder for just $39. Tastes great. It really works. It's all natural. There's only 15 calories per serving. So go to shopbeam.com/Pat. Use the promo code PAT at checkout. That's shopbeam, shopbeam.com/Pat. Promo code PAT for up to 40% off.
Pat Gray Unleashed is back.
So how hard is it to do these polls now? Because people don't answer their phones, right? When they see a number they don't know, that must be really tough to overcome.
Yeah, Rasmussen, that's why we work with Rasmussen, because they're one of the best pollsters. When you look at their record over the past several big elections, presidential elections, things like that, they've been one of the closest, if not the closest, at getting it right. They've got all kinds of ways of getting these poll results. And it's all about updating your list constantly, finding these new contact numbers. It's not easy to do, but they do. But that's why
we pay them. Asking the wrong people.
Right.
Which leads me to you're asking the wrong people. Okay.
Right.
I choose to believe that.
Denial is fun. Denial is that's sometimes the easiest path. I get
by
that.
far.
Yeah.
By far the easiest path. Just it's not a problem.
Thank you. Don't worry about it.
You're just asking the wrong people. Everything's fine.
Look, the reality is, for a very long time, I think for a very long time, conservatives were asleep at the wheel. Not you guys, but conservatives generally were asleep at the wheel. We were too busy taking our kids to, sporting events.
We thought everything would work
going
out.
to the mall, and we just thought the schools are bad, but they're not that bad. It'll be all right. Our kids will be fine. Things are not that crazy. And then we woke up one day and we're like, what?
Holy crap.
Like, what is going on?
What happened to our country?
That's exactly right. And we, I think, have woken up. I don't think that's a problem anymore.
Yeah.
But now you got to fix it. And you have hardcore leftists and socialists running so many of our institutions. It's going to take a long march of, through these institutions over, probably 50 years to fix it. And by then, we're going to have so many problems.
Yep.
And so it's a tough road. It is.
Absolutely nuts. That it's gotten to the point where you've got an Islamist communist as mayor of our largest city in America, the financial hub of this country, and really the world.
Yeah.
And we just elected this guy. I mean, that's how bad we let it get. It's too bad we didn't wake up sooner, because it's a little late in the game. Maybe we can save it, but it's a little late in the game. Well, Justin, where can people go to find out more and check out these studies?
Well, all the results are going to be posted later this week. Heartland.org is the place to go and check it out.
And then, of course, you're doing the thing with Glenn tomorrow.
That's right.
Night,
On Wednesday.
Right
it's Wednesday night. Yeah, we're going to be doing the Wednesday night special. Also be on radio with him too. So
okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks
for
guys.
coming in.
Yeah, appreciate it.
It's fun to have you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing better than to hear that we're headed down a communist path.
It wasn't fun to have him at all.
Or that. Yeah, it might have been that too. All right. We'll see you in overtime, and then back here tomorrow morning.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.